Up first, 3D Heating and Cooling, back with us to talk all about your AC and the importance of keeping your AC unit in tip-top shape. Joining me once again, we've got Josh Dziek, Zach Dziek, and Cole Lindsay. It is a pleasure to have all three of you back here on the show today.
How you doing, Sean?
Thanks for having us, Sean.
Remember last time we were just shooting, talking to each other before the break, and I came in and I didn't even realize the camera was back on, so I appreciate you guys staying calm this time and letting me, get to start the show. But I am happy to have you back because it's been hot. And even in my house, 72 when the AC is not on is not the same as like 73 when it is on.
Right.
And it just makes me wonder, am I doing everything right to make sure that my home AC unit is working properly, but also is staying in tip-top shape? So my first question for you will be just a general overview of what you do. Talk to someone who maybe hasn't seen you on the show here before or have never worked with you. What do you guys do, and how can you help someone during these hot summer months?
Well, basically, Sean, we're a local, small, family-owned heating and air company. We service Taylorsville and everywhere surrounding, including Louisville and the Louisville area. We don't have corporate backers. We started this ourselves, and we see people as people. So, at the end of the day, you can deal with the corporations and everything comes with that, or you can call somebody and get a hold of an owner on the first call.
Yeah, and then that's, I know, something that you guys pride yourselves in, being that first level of contact with the people you work with, giving them a level of trust, because anytime you have someone in your house, you want to make sure that, A, that they're going to trust you, but you want them to know that you're going to do a good job. So when you get a call, and it could end up with anybody that's sitting here in front of me today, walk me through that, Zach. What is the thought process? What can a customer expect on your end every time that they are looking for either answers or they're looking for straight up, they want a certain service and they expect you to provide?
So, I think what they can expect every time is, like you said already, you will get a hold of one of us three, always. It might be a different person, different day. We do rotate, the phone a little bit, but essentially that personal, how personal it feels. We're going to listen to you. We're going to give you a time frame. I know a lot of people say, are you actually going to show up in that time frame? We get that a lot. We're going to show up in that time frame. We're going to address your needs. We're not going to sit here and veer off. We see a lot of sales tactics these days that, there's a time and a place, and when people are going through things, I don't think that's the time and the place to look at it. And another big thing is the follow-up. Once we're done and we leave your house, it's not the last you're going to hear from us. We're going to call you back and make sure, is it working correctly? Do we address all your needs? Is there anything we can do better? We are humans. We're not perfect. So I just think from start to finish, clear communication. People are going to show up on time. They're going to take care of your house, wear booties, not destroy your house, and just through and through, just take pride in what they do.
So if I do call 502-698-9499,
that's the one.
And Zach answers the phone,
Absolutely.
But I really want to talk to Cole, so just hang up and call back.
Yeah, just keep calling. Keep calling. You'll get us eventually.
Now, because I did mention this, this time of year, very important to make sure your AC is working properly. Cole, when you are dealing with the humidity changes and the temperature changes, how do you then address that with someone who's coming to you to make sure that what they're doing with their entire unit is what they're supposed to be doing?
Well, first and foremost, the higher the humidity level, the harder the system's going to work in general. So our practice is you want to keep your system clean, whether it be the filter, the furnace itself, the outdoor unit. I see it all the time, especially in the midsummer time, where the grass clippings will get all over that outdoor condenser, and customers just need to know that they got to keep that clean. And the cleaner that you keep that, the better the system's going to operate, and the more capacity you're going to get out of that system, the more longevity you're going to get out of that system.
So if they're not even sure if their setup's proper or that it looks good, that's a good time to call, right?
Exactly.
So how would that work? If someone just wants to see, maybe they are starting to experience some problems with the AC, because I know it doesn't always just happen with the snap of a fingers. When do you recommend go ahead and making that call?
Go ahead.
We get that a lot. We have people call all the time, I think I need a service on it, and a service price for us is usually around $50, and we will come out and address it then. It should be found at that point, but the way I look at it is, let's get your unit, the current unit, cleaned, let's make sure it's running at its top efficiency before we decide, hey, you need to get a new system. Like, there's a lot of systems I've seen flipped over the years. I've done this a long time, that are installed with somebody who just needed a good cleaning, and their system might have lasted 2 or 3 more years. Like, so, it's the difference between farming and hunting. We're more like farmers. We're going to take care of your system, and then when you need us, you'll think about us.
And I think what we see with a lot of in-home services, especially ones that have much larger footprints, maybe they do have corporate backers, they're way more concerned with the bottom line.
Yeah.
So they may push you into, you should go ahead and get this new system right now, versus I don't really think you need it. We can do something much cheaper that'll get you through the next few years. How important is that for you guys every time you're doing it?
It's everything, and I think that's what keeps us doing this. I mean, I can think of multiple calls in the last heat wave that we've had that we go out there for a free estimate. We're showing them to give a quote to replace a system, and they're waiting for a home warranty or a bigger company that's 4 days out to get there. And we get there, we're going to give you the quote because you asked for it, but we look down and ask, can we diagnose your system? Can we look at it? We won't charge you. And I think 2 of the 3 times it's been a $100 part that fixed it, and they were up and cooling, and in return, they're comfortable. They're not stressed out. I think that these big companies rely on that emotional buy. It's 90 degrees in your house. It's 10 p.m. and they could have somebody come replace the system in an hour, but that part's 3 days out, and people just start getting quotes. It saves them time. Our job is to come fix a problem, and if it comes that time, it's time to replace it. Our job is still to give you every option. There's never been a customer that we haven't gotten a repair and a replace option, so it's everything does. I think that's what prides is when we leave a house that we're thinking they were going to spend 10, some of these bigger companies 20 grand, and we walk away with $100 and they're up and cooling.
And not only are you guys willing to come give a second opinion, you're encouraging people even after they deal with you to get a second opinion, just to make sure that you are getting what works best for you.
Absolutely. Always.
Talk about that real quick. We got like 45 seconds.
So, I mean, the biggest thing with us is, number one, is that we're not everyone's company, and every other company is not everyone's company. But at the end of the day, this isn't ever an air conditioner. The days of $3,000 and $4,000 furnaces are gone. And at the end of the day, this is going to be a large expenditure. Check us. Check everyone. We're not perfect. We might not be the price for your budget. That don't make us right. That don't make us wrong. But what we have noticed is that we can usually work a way to get you in where you need to be for your budget.
And you are exactly the kind of company, high quality service, high quality products, and I know you think about that each and every time you go into a house. So if you're calling 502-698-9499. You can also visit 3dhvacky.com for your maintenance, twice a year, doing that too. Guys, it's a pleasure to have you back on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks, sir.